A giant awakens the Energia Rocket. The Energia Rocket stands as a testament to human ingenuity and ambition. Towering over the launch pad, it was a symbol of the Soviet Union's relentless pursuit of space exploration. This incredible machine, a product of the Soviet Union's drive to push the boundaries of space exploration, was a true marvel of engineering. The dedication and expertise of countless engineers and scientists culminated in this technological masterpiece. The Energia, meaning energy in Russian, was aptly named. It embodied the vigor and determination of a nation striving to make its mark in the cosmos. This heavy-lift launch vehicle possessed the power to hurl unprecedented payloads into orbit, a testament to the Soviet Union's technological prowess. Its capabilities were unmatched, designed to carry both military and civilian payloads, including the Buran space shuttle. This essay delves into the history, design, and legacy of the Energia rocket, exploring its impact on space exploration and its enduring influence on future technologies. From its conception to its final launch, the Energia's journey is a fascinating tale of ambition and innovation. The Energia was a symbol of the space race, a competition between superpowers for dominance beyond Earth. It was a period marked by rapid advancements and fierce rivalry, with each nation striving to outdo the other in a bid for supremacy in space. It represented the Soviet Union's answer to the United States space shuttle. While the space shuttle was a reusable spacecraft, the Energia was designed to be versatile, capable of launching a variety of payloads into different orbits. But the Energia was more than just a response. It was a statement. It showcased the Soviet Union's ability to innovate and compete on the global stage, demonstrating their commitment to advancing space technology. It was a declaration that the Soviet Union would continue to be a major player in the quest to explore the cosmos. The Energia's successful launches were a source of national pride and a testament to the country's engineering capabilities. The Energia's story is one of triumph and tragedy. It highlights the incredible achievements of the Soviet space program, but also the challenges and setbacks that ultimately led to its demise. It is a story of brilliant minds overcoming immense challenges to create a machine of unparalleled power. The engineers and scientists behind the Energia faced numerous obstacles, from technical difficulties to political pressures, yet they persevered. It is also a story of political realities and economic constraints that ultimately led to the program's premature end. Despite its potential, the Energia program was cut short due to the shifting priorities and financial difficulties of the Soviet Union. Join me as we journey back to a time when the world watched in awe as the Energia rocket roared to life, carrying the dreams of a nation on its shoulders. The launches were spectacular events, drawing crowds and capturing the imagination of people around the globe. Let us explore the legacy of this remarkable machine and its impact on the future of space exploration. The Energia's influence can still be seen today in modern space technology, serving as an inspiration for future generations of engineers and scientists. Reaching for the stars, the Soviet ambition. To understand the Energia, we must first understand the context in which it was created. The Soviet Union, during the height of the Cold War, was in a fierce competition with the United States. This was not just a race for military dominance, but also a race to conquer the final frontier, space. The Soviet leadership saw space exploration as a way to demonstrate their technological prowess and ideological superiority. It was a matter of national pride and global influence. The Soviet space program was born from a desire not just to explore the cosmos, but to demonstrate technological superiority on the world stage. This ambition was fueled by a series of early successes that captured the world's attention and imagination. The early successes of the Soviet space program, such as the launch of Sputnik and Yuri Gagarin's historic flight, fueled this ambition. Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, orbited the Earth and sent a clear message. The Soviet Union was a formidable force in space technology. Yuri Gagarin's journey as the first human in space further solidified this image, making him a national hero and an international icon. These achievements showcased the potential of space exploration and ignited the imaginations of people around the world. Children dreamed of becoming cosmonauts, and scientists were inspired to push the boundaries of what was possible. The Soviet space program became a symbol of hope and progress, not just within the Soviet Union, but globally. the Energia rocket was conceived as the next logical step in this grand endeavor. It was designed to be a versatile and powerful launch vehicle, capable of carrying heavy payloads into orbit. This was essential for the Soviet Union's ambitious plans, which included constructing large space stations and potentially sending missions to the moon and beyond. It was envisioned as a vehicle capable of carrying massive payloads into orbit, enabling the construction of ambitious space stations and facilitating missions to the moon and beyond. The Energia rocket was not just about size, it was about capability and vision. It represented the Soviet Union's commitment to maintaining its leadership in space exploration. The Energia was not merely a larger rocket, it represented a new way of thinking about space exploration. Its design incorporated modular components, which allowed for greater flexibility and cost-effectiveness. This was a significant departure from previous Soviet rockets, which were often single-use and limited in their capabilities. Its modular design, a departure from previous Soviet rockets, allowed for flexibility and cost-effectiveness. This innovative approach meant that the Energia could be adapted for a variety of missions, from launching satellites to ferrying supplies to space stations. It was a versatile tool in the Soviet space arsenal. This approach reflected the evolving needs of the Soviet space program, which sought to establish a permanent presence in space. The Energia rocket was a key component of this strategy, enabling the construction of space stations that could serve as bases for further exploration and research. The Energia program was a testament to the Soviet Union's unwavering commitment to space exploration. It was a bold statement of intent, showcasing the nation's technological capabilities and its vision for the future. The successful launches of the Energia rocket were celebrated as major milestones in the Soviet space program. It was a symbol of national pride and a source of inspiration for generations of scientists, engineers, and dreamers. The legacy of the Energia rocket and the Soviet space program continues to inspire new generations to reach for the stars, reminding us of the incredible achievements that can be realized through vision, determination, and innovation. Engineering a behemoth design and development of the Energia. The Energia rocket was a marvel of engineering, a true testament to the ingenuity and determination of Soviet rocket scientists. It represented the pinnacle of Soviet aerospace technology and was designed to meet the ambitious goals of the Soviet space program. The development of the Energia was not just about building a rocket, it was about pushing the boundaries of what was possible in space exploration. The project brought together some of the brightest minds in the Soviet Union, all working towards a common goal. The design and development of the Energia was a complex and challenging undertaking, requiring innovative solutions to overcome numerous technical hurdles. Engineers had to solve problems related to propulsion, structural integrity, and aerodynamics, among many others. One of the key features of the Energia was its modular design. This innovative approach allowed for greater flexibility and adaptability, making it possible to tailor the rocket to different mission requirements. Instead of relying on a single massive rocket stage, the Energia was composed of several independent modules. Each module could be built, tested, and integrated separately, which streamlined the manufacturing process and reduced the risk of failure. This approach offered several advantages. It not only simplified the manufacturing process but also allowed for easier maintenance and upgrades. Engineers could focus on perfecting each module individually, ensuring the highest quality and reliability. Firstly, it simplified the manufacturing process, as each module could be built and tested separately. This modular approach also meant that any issues could be identified and addressed early in the development process, reducing the likelihood of costly delays. Secondly, it allowed for greater flexibility in terms of payload capacity. The Energia could be configured to carry a wide range of payloads, from small satellites to large space station modules, by simply adding or removing booster modules. By adding or removing booster modules, the Energia could be configured for a wide range of missions. This adaptability made it an invaluable asset for the Soviet space program, capable of supporting a variety of scientific, military, and commercial missions. At the heart of the Energia was its core stage, powered by 4 RD-0120 engines. These engines were a marvel of engineering in their own right, delivering immense power and efficiency. These engines, fueled by a mixture of liquid oxygen and kerosene, were among the most powerful rocket engines ever built. They provided the necessary thrust to lift the massive rocket and its payload into space. The core stage also housed the rocket's guidance system and other critical components. These systems ensured that the Energia could be precisely controlled throughout its flight, from launch to payload deployment. Attached to the core stage were 4 strap-on boosters, each powered by a single RD-170 engine. These boosters provided the additional thrust needed to lift the Energia off the launch pad and into the sky. These engines, also fueled by liquid oxygen and kerosene, provided the initial thrust needed to lift the massive rocket off the launch pad. The combined power of the core stage and the boosters allowed the Energia to carry heavy payloads into orbit. The boosters would burn for the first few minutes of flight before separating from the core stage and returning to Earth. This separation process was a critical phase of the mission, ensuring that the core stage could continue its journey into space. The Energia's modular design and powerful engines allowed it to carry payloads of up to 100 tons into low Earth orbit. This capability made it one of the most capable rockets ever built, opening up new possibilities for space exploration and utilization, making it one of the most capable rockets ever built. Its ability to carry such heavy payloads was a game-changer for the Soviet space program, enabling the launch of larger and more complex missions. This impressive capability opened up a wide range of possibilities for the Soviet space program. From launching space stations to interplanetary missions, the Energia was a key component in the Soviet Union's quest to explore and utilize space.